Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of the Roadhouse remake. Controversial View is the series in which Jason from Horrific Nightmares and I discuss controversial movies. We watch them so you don't have to. But in the case of the Roadhouse remake, you absolutely should. Released in March of this year, this Roadhouse remake stars Jake Gyllenhaal. UFC fighter Conor McGregor also stars in his first feature film role. In preparation for these videos, Jason and I actually watched this only days after it first premiered on Amazon Prime. In fact, the movie just ended, and now I'm filming my video. You won't see this until a few months from now, though. We wanted to give everyone some time to check it out. Because again, you should check out Roadhouse, especially if you're a fan of the original from 1989. That one has obviously reached cult classic status. People love Roadhouse, myself included. Earlier this year, Jason and I discussed the Roadhouse sequel during the Seldom Seen series. Roadhouse 2, Last Call, was released straight to video in 2006. And it did not get a lot of traction. You know how that goes, though. It's unfortunate, too, because Roadhouse 2 was actually a very good follow-up. We're hoping this remake won't suffer the same fate as that sequel. For some reason, a lot of people still can't separate their love and nostalgia for an original film from their feelings for a remake or sequel. It's okay to enjoy both, or all three in this case. I love the original, but I also loved the sequel, and I loved this remake. This is not a review, though. It's a C-view, a controversial view, and it's not a positive spin. At this point, this Roadhouse remake doesn't even require one. As of right now, it has a 6.2 rating out of 10 on IMDb, which is not too bad. Regardless, Controversial View is a positive spin-off, so the two go hand in hand sometimes. I've made the case for you guys to check this out, but now I'll focus on the controversies surrounding the film. The first I touched on a bit already. Roadhouse 2024 premiered exclusively on Amazon Prime. Development first began in 2013, with Rob Cohen attached to direct. Then the movie sat in limbo for a while, and year after year it was one thing after another. Eventually, Doug Liman took over directorial duties, and Jake Gyllenhaal was cast as Dalton. In January of this year, just a couple of months before the movie's premiere, Liman published an editorial explaining why he would be boycotting the premiere. He explained that Amazon bypassed a theatrical release of the film after purchasing MGM. This buyout created Amazon MGM Studios. The director expressed his worries about skipping theatrical releases in favor of streaming releases. In essence, he feels if this continues, there won't be movie theaters in the future. According to Liman, Roadhouse was a movie meant for the big screen, and he felt the audience would want to see it in theaters. Allegedly, Doug Liman and Jake Gyllenhaal spearheaded a private showing of Roadhouse on the boat of Jeff Bezos. The intention was to convince the Amazon CEO to release Roadhouse theatrically. Unfortunately, his mind was made up. The remake would be a streaming exclusive. Lyman and Gyllenhaal were both extremely disappointed with this decision. The other controversy involves a lawsuit against MGM by the original 1989 Roadhouse screenwriter. The suit is in regards to copyright infringement and the alleged use of AI in the remake. It's an interesting story, so if you're at all curious, a quick Google search will do the trick. I mainly wanted to focus on that first controversy because I do agree with Lyman. Streaming exclusives may eventually be the death of the movie theater. It could also, unfortunately, be the death of physical media. But that's an ongoing controversy Jason and I discuss. In particular, a movie like this, a remake of a beloved film, has a fan base that would absolutely love to see it in theaters. This would have been awesome to experience on the big screen. Even still, watching it at home was a blast. This is a fantastic remake. If you love the original, chances are you'll love this one. It's a fresh take on the 1989 classic, staying true to that one while doing its own thing. Controversial or not, Roadhouse 2024 needs to be seen. Jason and I watched it, and you should too. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well. What are your thoughts on the Roadhouse remake? Comment below and let me know. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.